Man,
What
turn
up,
that audio up.
Big homie Trick. I'm outside St. Andrews hanging out with my homie Major, Jmack, and Phro. It's the stash box. We about to go in that motherfucker and see what's crack. I'm not drinking no white liquor though, y'all. So I'm drinking the fifth of brown of 1738.
Shouts to Trick.
Yo, I'm mad that I don't have a bottle of 1738 right now.
Yeah, man.
That nigga is nuts.
I'm mad I ain't get to meet dude. So, man, for Stash Box, we've got... Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. I've said it many times on this air. I fucking hate Pale Ale. I don't fuck with Pale Ale.
On this air.
He be hating.
Yeah.
He be hating on the light-skinned beers, too.
Yeah,
this nigga's
man.
not just a lighty hater. He's a light-skinned beer hater, too.
But
He
this
likes the
shit-
wheat.
This shit right here, man. Lagunitas Pale Ale. And this, from what I'm hearing, they got even better shit. But I've had this at a spot that I go to locally. And now when I go, that's all I fuck with, man. This is my shit. It's up for y'all, because I'm already letting you know. It got a thumbs up from me.
Lagunitas?
Yeah, Lagunitas Pale Ale from Petaluma?
Petaluma?
Petaluma, California.
That shit is straight out of Ocean's 13, in case you wonder.
What's that?
Petaluma.
Is it really?
That's what the factory was, wasn't it?
I ain't never seen it.
Petaluma.
I ain't never seen nothing past
Or was
Ocean's
it,
11.
or was it the Hulk?
Something.
Yeah, no, it was one of them motherfuckers. That's where they made the
Yo,
dice. The
shouts to
funny dice.
Alfonso, man. Until we get on YouTube, man, he said you can get AdBlock Plus on Google Chrome. It'll shut off your
Ain't this
fucking
some bitch?
ads.
Fantastic. I don't know what's going on, but this shit is leaking.
He's dripping some beer. It's that dirty blonde shit all over again.
Yeah, it is too. We got a fucking towel or something?
Man,
Needs a
what
towel.
is this, the jerk off?
Hand him that. Hey, hand him that Michigan State pillow over there, man.
Why don't you eat a dick first? Yeah, don't worry, nigga. Put it on the floor, nigga. This is,
On the
this is
floor.
40 acres, nigga. This is what we asked for so many years.
Put it on the floor.
yeah,
Put
man.
the lighters on the dresser.
There you go. Hopefully that shit will not fucking pop off like this one. This shit was ridiculous. You good?
Oh,
See, he already knew what was coming. Fuck you.
Wrong one.
And I'm sitting here wiping beer on my clothes. That ain't good. Pause.
What are you doing, Mac? What the
Whoa!
fuck are you doing?
We have
Can you guys see that on the golf?
Yes.
Shit.
Lagunitas with the finish.
dude,
Finish him yourself.
dude, this shit
That wasn't on camera. I hope that
was, man. Before I popped this shit, man, it was spraying everywhere. Man.
Wow.
That's
And you just
possible.
said that too.
Oh my god.
This shit's terrible.
I think that. I don't know. Look at his beer. Oh, look at my beer. Holy shit. Man, this is a possible beer,
I don't
man.
even want to drink it no more, man.
Marky said Jmack Sandusky doing his usual. Someone in the chat said happy endings.
Oh my god, man. All right,
shit's
well,
terrible.
Let's taste it and see. I mean, this shit may be all fucking fermented and fucked up. We'll see.
It's bitter.
I understand why you drink it. That's a delicious brewski.
Yeah. This is bitter though.
I don't understand why you be acting like pale ale. You don't like pale ale, nigga. This is what pale ale is about.
Nah, it usually don't be this. This,
You know what
this
tastes
is more
like?
better than
It tastes chocolatey, man.
It shouldn't.
What's the
It's
chocolate?
chocolate.
Yeah,
I
know
taste
what you mean.
I
chocolate.
still rock with it, but this ain't in the glass. It don't taste like this, but it's still good.
Tastes like chocolate, man. I like it.
So
I'll
we got
drink it.
we got 3 ups.
Oh, yeah.
Thumbs
Fuck with
up.
it.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Man.
Lagunitas. Can you get this anywhere?
Man,
local
honestly,
grocer?
I'll say that it depends. You in the nice part of Michigan, you can probably go into your fucking
Over to Habib's.
Yeah, you can probably go to a gas store and find it.
I go to
for me,
7-Eleven.
Yeah, I have to fucking scour the city of Lansing to find this shit. It ain't easy, but there's a couple spots have it, man.
Hey, man, there's a crazy rumor that Canadian Jeff is a couple hours away now.
Yeah, like where?
And
Is
he
he
needs to
in-
bring some Canadian microbrew other than Labatt.
So is he in Michigan or is he still in Canada?
I'm
just close to
assuming
Michigan?
he's in Windsor.
Oh, he in Ontario.
I'm making that assumption.
Casino night, strip club
Oh,
night.
2
over
hours
there.
away. He's got to.
Aren't hookers legal there, too?
He's London.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
London.
he's in London?
Oh,
That's
man,
where
you
the
know, I heard some
the
things about
Gusmacker
London.
used to be.
There's some
Yeah.
crazy.
Some London hoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. London hoes over here sees.
Yeah.
About to road trip and do a fucking live show from London. That's what it is, man.
Wee!
Good shit, man. The Stash Box, that's Lagunitas Pale Ale, Petaluma, California, man. Check it out if you haven't had it. I don't think you'd be disappointed. This shit
Good
is
stuff,
killing.
man. Winning.
Yes, sir. So, finally, we can get to the fucking golden era of hip hop. And no, we ain't going back in the fucking crates and gonna reminisce over years past. Nah, we ain't doing that, man. But what we did want to talk about is maybe we getting hyped off Nas.
Think so?
I don't know.
That was hip hop.
That's why we want to talk about it, because Nas came back, and he came back in a way that shit got me geeked up, man. I was fucking proud, and I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I was excited to see the dude, make that type of comeback. But then you got other people that are like on the verge of trying to reemerge. Like you got Missy for one. Then you got Siegel, who, fuck. The first album came out in what, 2000? Mm-hmm. That's definitely in the golden era. It was towards the later end of the golden era of hip hop.
Mac Millie.
Yeah, but that's definitely, shit. Nowadays you got to consider Beanie kind of in the throwback category,
without a doubt.
And he's going, he's on deck, so we're gonna find out if he's back to making dope music. Mm-hmm. But can the golden era, can they come back to the point where they running shit?
Right.
Can the Nas's, can the Jiggers, now some people say Jay never went away.
Right.
But some people will tell you that he's not making the music at the level that he was back in the golden era.
Some people tell you can lick your elbow.
Yeah, so some people tell you some bullshit. But what I want to know though is, can they get to the point where they knock these young, talentless motherfuckers out of the box? Don't get me wrong, you got some young cats that's doing their damn thing, and we rock with them. Crit, the J. Cole's. Right. You got the young camp that's gonna leave their mark on the game. But right. You got a lot of trash, and so we wondering, man, can the golden era get back into the top spot? What you think, man?
I think it can, man. I think it's already been proven with Nas having a #1 album right now. Mm-hmm. It's already been proven because he's already going that route.
Now, how long did he keep the #1 for?
That I don't know. Just recently, he was
bumped out,
making a big deal out of it. Okay. So
I wonder what his sales is, because that's the thing. I don't even give a fuck about sales, so I don't really track them. So I'm not sure where Nas is at. But yeah,
he putting decent numbers, especially for an album. He putting decent numbers up. Break fast. I just wanna. Snoop Dogg wasn't on that album, was he?
On what album? What you doing?
Nas album.
Oh no,
of course not.
All right, just checking because
no.
I just want to real fast comment on him and make sure that we know that I don't think he, as part of that golden era, because it's 187 on the motherfucking.
Come on, man.
There's no way he'll make that comeback now.
You're being a smart ass.
Nah, Snoop won't.
He just became Snoop Lion, nigga.
Yeah.
What the fuck you talking about?
See, I don't think he can. So you saying that you don't think the golden era can make the comeback?
I'm saying him in particular.
What do you think about the era as a whole?
As a whole, as long as
and it's not every artist. Obviously, not every artist from the golden era can make a comeback, because some of them ain't even in the game no more. But
I'm talking about the ones in the game. He's still in the game. He just is on some other new kind of weed shit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But do you think you can get to a point where these 17 through 20 somethings is checking for Nas again instead of checking for fucking any Wiz Khalifa,
right?
Or fucking
I think that
any of the young cats that's out right now, man.
I think that
Flocka.
I'm split. It's like down the middle. There's half of that golden era that wouldn't have a chance nowadays. We're talking about, or actually they would have a chance nowadays, but they would fit in with these niggas. Mm-hmm. Let's go. Ja Rule, the singing Ja Rule. It's a whole lot of cats that would fit in and probably drown with these new cats because,
See, I'd argue that's what niggas like. People like, I ain't gonna say Nas in particular, but people that were from Nas's era, they've been trying to fit in. They've been trying to change with the times, and it didn't work.
Right.
Their music was ass.
But it was laced with fire though.
Like who?
Man, I'm talking about
Fat Joe's a perfect example. He had two almost classic status albums back in the 90s. But then if you look at Fat Joe's progression, man, the Terror Squad, and then he started fucking with Lil Wayne and Khaled. Right. He changed his sound. His music don't even sound East Coast no more. It sounds Southern. He works with all the R&B dudes. His music fucking sucks now.
Yeah.
He's terrible.
Right. He's a pop artist. He might as well shave his hairline way back like Phro Rider and put out an album like Pitbull.
Yeah, so he's the definition of a dude that if he were to take it back to what he used to be,
Yeah.
he used to make good music.
He got to find Pun's other rhyme book.
he need to steal from it. Yeah, man. So that's what we want to hear from.
The thing is it a cycle though? And that's the thing that I sent out in the email today was, is it a cycle? Are we going to get back to the sampling, the soulful shit again?
Some will say that never left though, and they'd be right. There's been plenty of people that sample,
but not in the mainstream, man. Right now it's all electronic. It's good to see Nas doing it, man. I mean, what's the single now? Is it Daughters?
I don't.
What does he
know.
got? I mean, it's good to see that type of shit
is,
making an impact, man. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about.
I agree. So I'm gonna go on record and say that I think they can get it back, and I think that the golden era people can be top dog. I think once again. I know it's a long shot, but I think they can really pull it off, man.
Like if Jodeci came back, they would rule R&B.
So you talking? That's
I'm talking about the
beyond
old
long shot. Yeah.
The old Jodeci, nigga. They would run shit.
They would run shit, but if you could get them niggas off, put the pipe down,
Right.
Yeah, put the powder down, whatever it is they
KC.
doing, yeah, man. Yeah, I would love to see it. So let's talk about that, man. Who would you love to see? Who was your favorites that you would love to see back on top of their game? That you think could kill it if they was on top of their shit? So I got a couple, man.
I think that back on top of their shit in this era with the music that's out and comparing them and doing a comparison
that could compete if they got back on their game. They could be serious.
Tang, woo, tang,
That's a good-
woo, tang.
Man, you're an item stealer, motherfucker.
What the fuck is that?
I picked that one already. It's too late.
Oh,
gotta
well,
pick
there you
something
go.
else.
Agreed with the white man. You're gonna steal Wu-Tang from me, ain't you? You motherfucker.
That's
you.
what it is, man. Let's take the call. Who we got?
Got Sin.
Sin, what's good, fam?
Hey, yo.
Yo,
What up?
y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
Y'all
You
hear
straight? Yeah, we can hear you. You good?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah, man, I think the music is kind of getting in the cycle again. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing cats, getting back to sampling. But one key component that was missing in hip hop for the longest was storytelling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I remember Major, like, he used to get on me about that, like, yo, tell some stories. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's something that's just so missing from the game right now. Just getting back to that storytelling, and niggas don't really know how to flip samples the way they should anymore, because the technology is, sometimes they ain't using the technology right. You know what I'm saying? Or they ain't really crate digging.
Yeah,
You know
no
what I'm
doubt.
saying? Perfect example. Major, I know you remember a song called Spanish Fly, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You produced that record. What a lot of people don't know about this record is that he took the sample from a Spanish easy listening CD. You know what I'm saying? It was like a easy listening CD, whatever, something like you play in the cafe or one of the little taco spots or something.
Elevator.
Yeah,
It's little creative stuff
It's
like
obscure.
that. And he's
And
able
you-
to flip a sample.
You got
Yeah.
people that still do it though. Like you got like Kanye on Mercy. The reggae sample that he found off of there is retarded. And so there's people that still do it. It's a limited amount of people that still dig to that level and try to really bring something crazy and obscure to the limelight. So no, man. So
That's what I love.
but real short though. I mean,
That's
which
what I love about it.
do you think the golden era can make a comeback? Is we pipe dreaming, or you think it can happen?
I think it can make a comeback, music-wise, but lyrically, nah. I don't think niggas ever rap the way that they did in the late 90s.
Why?
Because it got to a point to where niggas was like, it was getting too overly complex, and niggas was like literally leaving people. I don't think we'll ever see another, like, the way RZA used to rap, lyrically, or Ghostface, or somebody who fun as Ghostface Killer, or somebody who uses as many words as like Keith Murray or something. Or, we might have somebody that might be out there on like some Chuck D type, Ice Cube type political shit or whatever. You got Lupe Fiasco, things like that, but it's so far and in between.
See, I agree with you that we won't see that again. I don't think, but I don't think we need to. And that you won't be on top of the game doing what they was doing back then.
If Chuck D walked through this door right now, it'd be a little bit, like, all right, cool. But come on. Then, who's the new Chuck D? Kendrick Lamar type niggas like
no,
that.
but see, like there's dudes like Kendrick Lamar. Hey man, can you turn your computer down, dude?
All right.
It's dudes like Kendrick Lamar though, man.
Certified like new cats.
No, man.
Talking about new cats?
No, we're talking about can old golden era MCs get on top of their game and compete and beat the cats is out now. Can a Nas come back? I mean, he's one example. He's like the benchmark that we're using right now for coming back and being strong.
The reason why it'll work, but the music has got to be seriously like good. It's got to be something. It can't be what they did before. A lot of cats from the golden era, they try to recreate what they did before. That's the reason why Nas sounds so good now. I mean, he's never done an album like that before. You know, it's been a few songs that he's made like what's on his album, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? He was able to really, really like assert himself into the current crop of music because of the simple fact he was always elevating and staying with the time. Some of these cats, they don't know how to really actually stay with the time. They still stuck in their era.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when cats really step outside of themselves and kind of blend it, you know, they should stay with their time, but at the same time they can get with what's going on now. You know, then you see cats actually out there competing, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still happy, you know, Busta is out there and Nas and Jay and all these other veterans and stuff.
I see Busta as one as he chasing.
He's done.
Yeah, man. He in the Young Money circuit. He's trying to do what they do. He's a lost one to me. He need to find his way back to himself. He's lost. It's cool that he's old and he's still employed. I appreciate that. But musically,
perfect.
Yeah, you want some other shit.
Perfect example. He's a perfect example. He's a perfect example of somebody not blending what he did, what people love. Because what people loved about Busta was his creativity.
Yeah.
The fact that he sounded different from everything, but he was still able to create his own lane and have people follow him. See, Busta following everything over at Young Money right now.
He is.
And that's what's fucking up for him.
Yep. All right,
You know
Sam. Appreciate the call, my dude.
Thanks, man.
For sure.
All right, bro.
All right, peace.
I'm glad he mentioned Busta. That's a perfect example. He's like textbook. Fat Joe too. Those are cats that came out in the like mid to early 90s.
And they're trying to be young.
And they're trying to last in the game, but they chasing
a dream.
They're chasing the young cats, man. They're trying to follow that mold, and you don't fit.
Right.
It's like, do you? And now, what I kind of disagree with what he said about Nas, as I won't say, yes, this album doesn't sound just like Illmatic. It's not just like Stillmatic. It's in the same style. It's just he put a modern spin on what he's always done well. Nas took what he did best and he brought it to 2012.
Right. Blue Flame.
Yeah.
Burning them up.
Yeah. He didn't go out and get all the latest newest. He didn't go get Lex Luger. He didn't go get Boy Wonder and do all them fucking
and a Swiss beats.
Yeah. You know them fucking beats. I can't stand that shit no more.
Fucking
stop it. Yeah.
808.
He didn't do that, man. But he didn't go back and get Primo and LES neither.
No.
He took
Salam Remy.
No ID. This is what I do. Y'all know my sound. Y'all know what fucking classic Nas is supposed to sound like. Now give me classic Nas in 2012, and bam, that's what you do.
And that's what pissed me off though, man. Is the younger people, it seems like that I've talked to are like,
yeah,
about Nas, and I'm like, man, did you?
That's why I want to hear. That's what I'm saying. Are we pipe dreaming? Are we geezers?
Right. Are we hoping
we're gonna get it back?
Yeah. Are we hoping?
I truly believe it's a cycle. I truly believe.
Are we hoping that 50 lets Young Buck back into the G Unit?
Exactly.
But listen, think about this though.
I remember back when that unit used to be the shit.
Are we hoping that Beanie Siegel gets out in good behavior?
He's gonna do it again
and put state property back.
Hell yeah, man!
I saw a Mystical video the other day.
Are we hoping that Memphis Bleak puts out that fucking album again, man? Damn.
What was that track I just sang? Never mind. What's funny
geezers.
is
you fucking geezers.
Oh shit.
It's tough, man, because a lot of these dudes they're fucking good. It seems like it's a cycle though, man. If you look at J. Cole has that sound that's not the same. It's not doesn't with the exception of a few of the club tracks, but he's got like a version of what was the fucking Golden Era.
It's fresh.
Who does Big Chris sound like though? Big Chris got that Pimp C type
Somewhat,
of like
but
it's got
more
that
advanced.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. I mean, it seems like
See, niggas
Kendrick
gonna be
Lamar is
having-
almost like a new Tupac.
In 2022, niggas is gonna be having the same conversation,
Right.
But Cole,
It's a cycle.
yeah, it's cyclical, but it's like I don't know, man. I just hope they don't have to go through the ups and downs because we went through some downs with Nas. If you was a
Right.
Nas fan, it got rough.
But that's the cycle.
In 2022, Cole will be considered in the same conversation as Jay Bean, as
I hope so.
Argo
I
Nera.
hope so.
And it will be like, man, I hate all these gay rappers. I hate all these rappers who
This
rap.
niggas wearing tight spacesuits. They're fucking
right,
terrible.
Exactly.
Hey, man.
Man, them niggas on Mars ain't shit. and
They're gonna be wearing skirts by the
we'll
Hell no, man. That was terrible. We got
We got
another
Flo-
call.
we got Phro Man on Phlo Man.
Flo, what's good?
Texas.
What's happening, man?
What up, bro?
Yeah. I'm sitting there listening to that conversation on the phone for like 5 minutes, but it's cool though.
You got minutes, nigga.
It sounds good, man. But I really don't think that the quote unquote golden era of hip hop is ever gonna come back. Not at least the way I think you guys want to. I think what we're witnessing right now, just with the internet, is what I call the balkanization of hip hop. Meaning you just got a bunch of little subgenres within hip hop that people listen to that and only that, and they close themselves off from everything. And I noticed that a lot out here in Dallas. I got one segment of the population only listens to cats like Chief Keef or 2 Chainz.
Yeah.
And then you have another set of people who listen to, your Kendrick Lamars and your Black Hippie and, Immortal Technique and those type of people. And I think that's kind of a microcosm in every major city. I was out in New York a few weeks ago, same type of thing. And I think it's just really, you're never going to have, a guy like Nas or even a guy like J. Cole is going to be able to sit at the top of the game because that kind of music really just doesn't appeal to the masses, even now.
See, it's not really about the masses, though. I mean, I guess when we talk about can they compete with sales-wise, we're bringing in the masses. But I'm going to tell you like this, and I'm going to go out and just put this shit on the line. For the rest of the year of 2012, Nas, it'll be album of the year, period, across the board. I don't give a fuck what magazine you want to talk about. That will be album of the year. And I honestly think Nas will, I think he'll probably get a damn Grammy nomination for that album.
Without a doubt. Without a fucking doubt. At least a nomination.
I definitely see him getting a Grammy nomination, but whoever in Young Money put out an album this year is probably going to end up getting the Grammy because you know how that shit's valued.
That's a possibility, but I'm just saying, to be honestly, man, when you make good music and you're not catering and you're not trying to, go mainstream, to get nominated is good enough. Seriously, that's that's a huge accomplishment.
I will riot if Nas and Tyga both got nominated and Tyga got. I will burn something down. I'm telling you.
That's how it should be. So, but so at the end of the day, though, you think it ain't gonna happen. The golden era won't be competitive.
No, because music just becomes so devalued these days that it's going to be hard for someone just off the strength of the music alone. A guy like Nas, I can't remember the last time Nas put out a mixtape. Whereas,
he don't do that
all
shit,
the guys,
really.
Which is good. That's a good point.
That's how you get the.
That's a good point, though.
He does, in this era, he doesn't produce enough music to stay on the minds of people.
I don't know, man. He's got a number one album, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How did he hit number one then?
In 3 months from now, a lot of those people won't even remember what the name of the album was.
I don't know about that.
I disagree wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Guys like us will because we listen to that. But I'm talking about, the collective consciousness of, mainstream. I know you guys aren't necessarily talking about the mainstream, but the type of people that you need to capture in order to get.
Well, Phlo, though, you don't hit number one on Billboard, dog. You don't hit that unless some young 20-somethings or teenagers is checking for you. Right. I'm sorry, niggas like us, we don't get you to number one.
You know how many black niggas is in jail?
He said what?
He said, you know how many black niggas is and white niggas is in jail that are golden era heads. Like there ain't enough of us to make something
No, not number
bubble
one.
like this.
Yeah, we put you maybe in the top 10.
Right.
You gotta realize this ain't 2001 where Nas probably would have sold, 450 to 600,000 the first week. What he sell? What? Maybe 150.
Probably 150.
Hey,
but that's the new 450.
That's killing them.
Yeah, that's
But
the game
that's
is.
just core fans. You gotta forget Nas been out since 91, since I was
got a question.
6 years old with Illmatic. Like, so he still got 20 years worth of fan base to go get his shit.
Flood up.
You telling me the same people that's out there buying Drake and Nicki Minaj out there that first week is going to get Nas's record?
Hey, nigger ain't debut at number one. I can tell you that.
Right. Hey, I got a question though. Did you buy Life is Good?
I got it on iTunes.
Hey, guess what? I'm 34 and I've bought a Curtis Mayfield album, and I've bought an Isley Brothers album, and I love that shit.
Yeah, so you're saying you'll go back for quality.
Yeah. For the good shit, I will always go back.
Yeah, but see, you're old, so you don't
Yeah,
know.
you're
That's
30.
true.
They're 34 too old.
Yeah.
No, that's cool though. I appreciate the call,
Thanks,
Flo, man.
Flo,
You
man.
brought up a different opinion,
problem.
man. Appreciate it. All right, bro.
Shit. I mean, I'm
That's good
24.
shit.
That's what I meant. My bad.
You old fucker. So yeah, when we come back, man, we're gonna get to people's list because I ain't get a chance to touch mine yet, and I'm telling you, I got some high-powered golden era motherfuckers.
I hope I get to do my list if people don't fucking
I hope
steal
this
it.
ain't
Fuck
like
your
mine,
list.
motherfucker. Don't me.
I wanna hear
Don't be
them
copying my
groups come
shit. Yeah, this crew 5-4 right here.
Oh,
man.
shit.
Yes, sir. Good shit. Hoodhype.com, episode 182. When we come back, blend it or fucking bump it, baby. Yeah.